In the second most headline-taking news from the UK in the last few hours, the ECB has proposed a new 100-ball format, calling it the 100 and suggesting it could be something that similar talk before T20, new audiences, the game needs to reinvent, could find a completely new market space. Basic points of it is it'll be 15 6-ball overs followed by a 10-ball finale. It is radical.
Hang on a sec. Let's get this straight. Cricket will now have a 5-day, 4-day, 3-day, 2-day, 50 overs, 20 overs, 10 overs, 6 overs, and now a 100-ball tournament too? Call it game-changing, compelling, millennial-friendly, or what have you. But given that the T20 format has just about been accepted as a credible form of cricket, is a 100-ball tournament pushing it a bit too far? A or nay?
Immediately when I read this, I was like, no. I think T20's still got a long way to go and it's still evolving. So to throw this in the mix now, I don't think T20 has reached or anywhere near reached its ceiling. And then you throw this in, I suppose it complicates things.
I reckon they're just getting too funky. Why is it 10 balls the last over? What's wrong with the format at the moment? I can understand if they wanted to change it and have 5 overs from each end and do that twice to bring up the 20. But for me, I'm not really.
So neither of you see any sense in this?
Jimmy Neesham, actually, the other Jimmy Neesham said, what's the big deal about a 10-ball over? At the end, he normally bowls that anyway.
Imagine the plight of someone like Gaurav. He thinks he's at the cutting edge of T20 and analytics and data and everything, and now they shorten the game. They've ruined it.
The ECB has said essentially it's to complete the game faster. But again, cricket never stops from amazing itself on how it doesn't help its own cause. 2020 cricket was designed for the same reason. Keep it 3 hours. All of a sudden, no one cares about...
The world is getting faster.
Yeah, but
That's
no one cares about umpires pushing games on, increasing timeouts for advertising breaks. You can even do a 16-over game over 4 hours. And it'll be the same thing. So, are they again failing to address where the source of the problem is?
Essentially, the question is that what constitutes a credible cricket match. Now, to a certain extent, we've had this conversation about whether T20 itself is cricket or not. Now, suddenly seems to be completely being turned on its head. There have been 4, 6, 8-ball overs in the past, but now to have a 10-ball over, for instance, it's that essential question. Gideon Hay asked this once. What does cricket exist for? Does cricket exist in order to make money, or does it make money in order to exist?
I personally am not a fan of this. I mean, I don't think we need 4 formats. But on the other side is, if you flash back how many years ago, and now we live in a world where everybody can give their opinions on social media. So naturally, I expect everybody to bash this. But you flash back, everyone was bashing T20 cricket when they were trying to bring it up and saying, no, hell no, this is disgusting. And look at us all here today for what? T20 cricket.
ECB gives you $1 million to play 3 weeks of 100 balls. Yes?
Take my money.
Bye.
Give me my money.
I mean, why not have 10-ball overs? Why not have 25-ball overs if you're going to have 100 overs each? Why not bowl all 20 overs from one end? You can have all sorts of innovations.
Scaring me.
The T20 Blast has been attracting record audiences over the last 3 years. That's a tournament that's growing, and they're not going to scrap it. That's going to happen parallelly, and this is the second tournament in a new format that they're inventing now.
So they'll fight against each other.
Which bewilders you more and more, come to think of it.
And the fact is, you have a T20 World Cup, and so why will senior players actually play this? Or maybe it's only for players who are retiring or players just to make more money. That could be an option, maybe.
Let's quickly make up our minds. Are we for it or against it?
No, not at all.
No. T20 is enough. No. Unless they pay you $1 million. Jimmy?
No.
No. Fair enough. Alex?
No.
No. My God. So our main body of work says no. Now we come to the plebs, yeah?
Weird.
So no. Yeah?
I'm more than open to it. I'd love to see it.